All right, how you doing today? I'm just going to try to do a quick song starter here with Dopamine, using just Dopamine, and I'm using the Logic drummer too for the beat and everything. But quickly, I'm just going to come up with some things here, see how fast I could create something to start with, good song starter, get the vibes going, all that kind of stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you checked this synth out yet? It's really, really cool. Anyways, let's check it out. All right, so we got Dopamine open here. Let's go to some MIDI chords, see if we could find something we like to start with. All right, we'll go with that. We'll drag that MIDI into our DAW. If you're not familiar, we have the sound page here. We have our presets here. We have two different sounds we can morph between. Got volumes for each of those. We'll just stick with this sound for now. And then we have our effects blending knob here, which is blending our effects together, which we have this control panel down here. We could add all these different effects, change these around and such. And we have the blue side and the pink side, I guess, red side. It blends between them, adjusting all the effects at once. Then we have modifiers and we have arpeggiators. So we'll leave them all. Let's see if I can get any arpeggiator sound for this. We got that. We got all these options to choose from. We got hybrid, some chords in here. Now things get really interesting with the modifiers. We can trigger these ourselves on our keyboard. We've got 2 octaves and we got a stop here as well. Right there, mute if you will. Let's try this out. Now the other option is we could turn this on. We have this sequencer of effects and we have all these presets here. So let's just explore with these. And basically what we're doing here is we have some of these turned on right now. We could turn them on and off with these little dots up here. And they have, each one of these will have its own pattern. These ones look like they're on full time. This lo-fi one kicks on with here, turns off here. The pitch one goes there. And these are presets. Let's check this out. All right, that's not going to work for this. Let's turn the arpeggiator off for a second. So that could be pretty cool. Let's put a drum beat down. We'll just use the Logic drummer for now. Maybe put on a big house EDM beat or some sort. So instantly we have a really cool vibe. And this is what it sounds like with the modifiers off. And we could trigger these ourselves. Mess with the effects. Let's check out some of these other presets of the modifiers. See what we come up with. You know what? I like this one. Now with the arpeggiator, this one doesn't really quite work. We could make it work by changing the arpeggiator sound though. Let's see what else we got in here. Maybe something melodic. That's still crazy. So that's pretty wild. And we can come in here, of course, and tweak the sound. That's just this one playing here. Turn this one on, mute that one. We could go down 2 octaves. All right, so let's leave that as it is. We'll create a bass part. I'm just going to create an exact copy of that. We'll use the same chord progression here. And then this will be 2. We'll find a bass sound. Go into our preset panel here. Bass. All right, so I found a sound I like, but let's get some modifiers on this. Maybe we'll do an arpeggiator of some bass rhythm or something. Look at some bass patterns in here. Simple offbeat. So maybe we'll put these MIDI notes up an octave. Turn the arpeggiator off, see what that sounds like. All right, arpeggiator goes back on, turn some modifiers on. All right, for the bass, we'll just leave it as it is. Maybe a different bass sound. All right, so there you go. Really quickly, we just came out with a groove, good song starter. We can go from here, maybe do a different part, create another with this MIDI file. Okay, let's find a pad sound. Turn the mods off. Try warm pad. Is there a way to reset all this? Reset all. And then we'll just program our own thing in here. Now we could do this with MIDI, or we could just record the MIDI part at rather, or we could sequence it in here. I kind of like these space things. Like that for now, and then we'll try some other ones. Maybe do an arpeggiator on here. We could switch between them. We get the effects here too. So there, as you can see, we can come up with some really cool, great song starters and go from there. Just really quick. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments down below. I'm gonna try a different video, maybe do like a hip hop song or something, or a pop song, see what else we come up with. Let's try it. Just experiment, have some fun. That is all for now. I will talk to you soon.